she's just need someone to talk to, so that's kind of made it easier. But just kind of pushing through right now.
I totally get that. Have you been feeling depressed, anxious, or agitated lately?
Probably anxious because just in a new place and we don't really like everyone here. So it's just a little nerve-wracking, and marijuana usually made me feel more calm. So not having it is kind of affecting me a little bit.
Right, I get that. Absolutely. And you said you don't like everyone here. Is there a certain reason why?
Well, I feel like, it's hard to explain. I am a little more quiet and smaller and more reserved. I don't really like to get in anybody's face and fight, and I've seen fights here, and people are a lot more aggressive than me, and so I just don't really enjoy that. I just smoked weed. So I was chilling. So now I'm here and it's a little different.
Right. So the hostile situations
Yes.
make you want to go use again.
Yeah. So it makes me real anxious. Conflict usually makes me anxious.
And how many times does that happen?
I see fights it's been a week since our last one, and I've seen 4. So our people yelling at each other. That's all the time now. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay. And how often do you meet with Lindsay?
We eat lunch together, and then when we have our recreation time, we'll usually sit together and just talk or whatever. So not every day.
And is she ever with you when the hostile situations happen?
Sometimes. Sometimes they happen during, lunch or whatever, and my cell is away from hers, so sometimes things are going on down the hall and she's not there, so.
Right.
But
the times that she is there when the hostile situations happen. Is she able to help you with your coping a little bit?
A little, yeah. She'll just be like, it's okay, calm down, and just take a deep breath. But yeah, so she helps out. Focus on breathing a little bit.
Well, that's great that you found a friend that you can rely on. Okay. And then has anybody met with you during your visitation hours?
Yeah, my parents come and see me, and my friends come from home come and see me too.
And it's the old group that you ran around with?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was that?
They'll usually come and tell me how excited they are for me to get out and go out again and party and smoke. So sometimes it's a little uncomfortable because I'm trying to stop, but then it kind of makes me miss it. I feel like I'm just missing out on a lot, and so that makes me a little upset when they do that. But I don't think they mean anything by it.
Have you voiced your concerns to them?
No, I haven't. I don't want to be annoying.
Right, I understand that. But it's also good to have friends that, help you through your tough time.
Yeah.
And so, does it make your withdrawal symptoms worse after you meet your old friends?
I think so. I think, like you said, if I told them that it was bothering me, maybe they'd stop bringing it up as much and just talk about something else.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens with that, I guess.
Alright, so we'll make it a goal.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you do have Lindsay that you can really rely on talking to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How does that one go?
She's fine. She's fine. She is supportive of me stopping, and we both talk about what we want to do when we're out of here. So, she's someone we kind of look to the future together.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we want to get out of here, so.
Absolutely. And what are your goals in life?
Right now, my biggest goal is to get a job when I'm out of prison, like a good one.
That's a great goal.
Thank you.
Do you have any other goals? Or is that just the big main one?
That's the big main one right now. I do want to keep staying on a positive track with my family.
Yeah.
So.
Those are great. And then do you see, obviously you want to stay on a positive track with your family, do you see any of your old friends or your new friends like Lindsay in your future, in those goals?
I see Lindsay, sticking around and us being friends outside of this. I think me and my friends from home could maintain a friendship, maybe not as close. If not if they stopped using, but if they didn't do it around me, or just found other things to do together, we could still be friends.
Okay, perfect. So then, other than, maybe your old friends, limiting their use around you, what are some other struggles that you're going to have?
I really want to get a job, but after being in prison, it's hard. It's harder for people. So that's a big concern of mine when I'm trying to look for a job if I can't even get one.
And how are you going to combat that struggle?
No, I don't know. I can't really take it off my record.
Right.
So I guess be more selective about the jobs I choose.
Okay. All right, and do you think it'll be difficult to refrain from using marijuana while these struggles are in place?
Yeah, I think so, because if I can't go out and work and have something to do, then, and advance my life, if I don't really know what the point of stopping is, then.
So it would be the boredom that would make you want to use again?
Yeah, I think so, and just feeling like I failed, just kind of ruined the shot for myself. So I think those things would make me feel like I wanted to use.
Do you think it might be good if you found some other activity to do instead? So if you don't get the job and you're seeking out the job, do you think it'd be worth finding a hobby to do to fill up your time? And maybe that would come back?
Yeah, I think it could. There's, I like painting, or I did like painting. I've always been interested in art. And there's this one place where they do painting classes. And so I could do that. I could volunteer or something, maybe, I don't know. That could also look better on a resume, and maybe they'll be more inclined to give me a job.
Do you have anybody positive in your life that you think would want to go and do this with you?
Well, Lindsay lives far, an hour away from me at home, so I'm sure some of my friends who are into that, would go with me to do that. And my mom might even come with me.
Some of your older friends?
Yeah, maybe not all of them, but I think one or two would do that.
Yeah. Okay. And do you think it'd be worth maybe journaling some of these struggles that you're going through? And maybe that would help, the boredom and trying to, drive you to your future?
Yeah, I think that could help.
All right, do you think we could have maybe a week worth of journaling? Maybe just an entry a day? Doesn't have to be anything big, just a few sentences of how you're feeling. Do you think we could do that for next?
Yeah, I'll bring it.
All right, perfect. And then I do have a test that can help, find a job for you. It's a multiple choice test, and it kind of just goes through the interests and stuff like that, and then it'll place you in jobs that they think would be a good fit for you. Would you be interested in doing that?
Yeah, because I don't really know exactly what I want to do. just want a job. So that would be cool.
Alright, perfect. Alright, and then for next session, I want to go ahead and set out a few goals that we have. So one of our goals is definitely journaling our struggles and understanding, you know, what is making us struggle. What other goals do you think we could accomplish in the time?
When my friends come, like voice that I don't really want to talk about, marijuana, and see how they react, so they know that it bothers me and it's kind of making me struggle. I think that's a good one.
That would be good. Yeah. And then what are you going to do based on their reaction?
Well, if they get mad at me, then I'll probably be really upset, because those were my friends, so it would be hard to deal with that. But I would put in my journal. And then there's not much I can do about it here, but when I get out, I guess try to make new ones.
Okay. That sounds like a great plan. Alright. So for next session, we're going to have a week worth of journal entries. We're going to talk about what you discussed with your friends and, you know, how we're going to deal with that. Also take the job seeking test. Try to find jobs that we think, you know, be in the best interest. Alright. And do you want to schedule your session for same time next week?
Yeah.
So we'll do it Wednesday next week at 1. Do you have anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.